Hi guys, this is the siding lookout loop, or I call it the sundial loop. This is a street around my area, Emu Plains, but to get here you would need to take the Russell Street exit and head up to Knapsack. Now you can do this in one or two ways. You can park at Knapsack at the car park, or you can do this little loop. It's dog friendly. Nice marker. And you turn off here. You keep going up, heading to Knapsack, and then you see Grey Street to your left if you're coming in off the M4 and over to Grey Street. So we're approaching the end of the street and we're about to turn right onto an off-road. This walk meets up with the car park road to the old bridge, so you can definitely just park at Knapsack car park and this meets up with it. But this is a cool way to go underneath it. So you turn right at Forbes and there'll be a little slip road to the left where you can go a little bit cross country. So you take a right at Forbes Street and there'll be a left here, so it looks like this. So we're approaching that left turn and it's just a dirt road. This is still an easy walk, but there are parts of it that's a little steep, so if you haven't walked for a while it might hurt a little, but it's quite easy. It's about an hour and a half this loop, but if you just do the loop from Knapsack alone, it could take you just 45 minutes. Okay, so you follow the path and you continue it all the way through. It's a bit of an uphill incline. Okay, so you follow it through and it goes down to a descent a bit like this, a bit tricky. And then it leads you to the base of the bridge. Okay, so when you get down, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 possible ways. I think that's a bike track. I've not taken that before, so I don't know where that goes. We're heading straight up to the big one, which leads you to the path that also meets up with the path from the car park to the bridge. There's another path. There's lots of different paths here, but we're heading up for the main one when you come to this fork. So we're heading up, and it seems like there's a drive track here, so it's completely doable. It's a little bit of a steep climb up back to meet the Knapsack path. So along the way, if you're a bike rider, there's some pretty cool jumps through here. So once you've followed through the rise, you'll come across this road that meets the side of the railway tracks there and the base of the old bridge, where we'll be taking our turn off to meet the Knapsack walkway to head up to the sundial. Hello, darling. Okay, so we follow this track that is the base of the bridge. and then there will be a gate kind of fence.
So
now we need to go through here and choose the path that goes straight ahead. Again, there's another option. That path there leads to the car park, but this is the path that leads to the path where you can go up the stairs and to the sundial siding lookout. I think that's what it's called. We walked down there one time, and another day I'll probably show you that route that leads to the M4. But it wasn't a great day that day when I figured out that walk. This is much better. So whilst the other part was quite easy, this is a little bit more challenging. A lot of uneven, loose footholds, but it doesn't last for very long. So stick with it, maybe have lots of breaks, but it's still completely doable. So that was a tricky part. It gets easier from here. There's lots of interesting graffiti here. Okay, we're approaching the path to Knapsack walk to the bridge. That is the actual path. So if you follow that, then you'll head up to the stairs. But as you can see, we're about to meet it through this little gap. Okay, as we made it through there, this is the path from the car park.
no,
You're to park,
don't be lazy.
and this is heading to the bridge. So take a left for the bridge. We're approaching the old bridge. So today we're only doing a small loop around the zigzag railway walk. I call it my sundial walk, but it's really, according to the map, it says siding lookout. It used to be the place where, apparently, I've seen on other videos, part of the tramway track where there used to be a train station. Pretty cool history on it. Probably link below the history behind it. It's quite interesting, this place. My goal is to finally connect the Lapstone walk to Glenbrook to here at Knapsack, bit by bit, but my editing at the moment sucks. So let's just work on this easy project. So on another video I will do a walk to Elizabeth Lookout. There's two lookouts there. You can enter through this right slip. There's a little slip here. There's a direct descent down, so if you're carrying a dog, be mindful of that. Probably need another person to help you out there. But you head down there and follow the track to the right. You'll head to Elizabeth Lookout, a little bit of a shortcut. But we're heading to the sundial, so siding lookout. We're here at Knapsack Bridge, where there's a nice view of Penrith Valley, and we're about to approach the steps so that we can head to the siding lookout. And we're going to do a little loop today back to here so that we end up walking out through the car park. Okay, we're heading down the stairs and we're going to take a left. We've got free music. Alright, so if you were to go right down here, follow the path, don't turn off. You'll head up to the lookout, but it's quite challenging. Do it when you've got a high energy day. Down the bottom is supposed to be the viaduct walk, but it's really short, so don't get excited. We're heading up the stairs to the sighting lookout, which is about there. Okay, it's been quite a bit of a leg burner. So we're pushing us ahead past those 3 flights of nasty stairs. Then you literally just follow it up through this series of stairs. There are shortcuts along the way, which I think will take another day, but for the purpose of checking out the sundial, we won't take it today. So just continue on following this track and take as many breaks as you need. It does get quite challenging if you haven't been out for a while. Okay, we're pushing on. Heading to the sundial. Expect there to be 3 or 4 of these, lots of zigzag. Go Marco. Okay, so you just zigzag your way around, about 3 or 4 lots of those. If you approach here and you have a left, you can shortcut that way to zigzag, part of the zigzag walk. But because we're heading to the sundial, and according to this map it's called Siding Lookout, so this is why I call it the sundial walk. There's a viewing platform here, but it's been cordoned off. But it's a beautiful view of Penrith Valley on a clear day like this. You can clearly see all the way to the lakes. And yes, of course you can take that shortcut. It's quite steep. Dog loves it coming up, but I don't advise it coming down. Okay, and here's the sundial. Might be tiny, but here it is. I call it the sundial walk, and in there it says, it will tell you exactly where things are. So you have this really lovely view once you get to the top. Now for most of you, you could just do this up to here and return back, but we're doing a little bit of the zigzag walk, so a little loop. So I'm going to push on, continue the path ahead. Now Marco and Pete just took a shortcut up, so they'll meet me up here. So this is part of the zigzag walk, zigzag railway, and I don't know its true history, but from just what I've seen and some docos that I've read, this used to be part of the tramway, and there used to actually be a tram station here, or maybe even 2, but I can't seem to find a second one. I can definitely see the remnants of one. It looks like a platform, but that's about it. If you continue this ahead and you don't do the little loop that we're going to do today, you'll end up in Lapstone. So you'll go to the Glenbrook Raft base, or the base of that, around the small houses below it. For another day we will definitely do that walk, but for now we're just doing the sighting lookout, the sundial walk, mini loop of the zigzag railway track. So as you continue on, this is the tramway platform I was thinking about. Maybe someone can confirm it for me whether it's true or not, but if you take the shortcut and instead of turning right to the sundial, you take a left, then you will come out of this path and still meet this walk. Along the way you should see one of a very few signposts. So siding lookout we've just been. 2, we're pushing on and following the track up. This will fork into 2 sections. Now because we're doing the little zigzag walk today, we're going to go left to that. So Marco's just walking along the platform as we head to the end. Those stairs lead to nowhere but a segregated fenced off area. Over to our right there's the raft base, but we'll do that walk another time. We are approaching that fork I mentioned earlier. It goes 2 ways. They ultimately meet up, but you have to cross a path through. If you continue on, you're going to go to the raft base that way, to the right, but we're going to take that left to do the mini zigzag railway walk. Now there is a sign, there it is, of what I showed you before, siding lookout and Elizabeth lookout. But we're taking that left to this little walk. Okay, as you get out of that, you come across this clearing and you can hear the traffic because you're running parallel to the traffic. Now there's lots of cool tracks along the way that you could have taken, like the quarry walk along here if you have time to have a look. And you see some old signs, I have no idea what that says. Something cottage area, and I think that's remnants of like tramway rubbish or something. I don't know, it looks like some kind of industrial waste or something, drainage. Now that I don't have no idea what that sign read, but we're going to take a left once you get to this clearing where you'll see this sign, Knapsack Street, Great Western Highway. And through the Great Western Highway we're going to just walk along it. Not very exciting, but it's a short way back to the bridge, so we can finish the loop there. So there's a set of stairs down and then you just take a left. Okay, we're there 10 minutes later, walked along the M4 and we're just about to finish the loop. So as we turn left here, you're going to head back up to the bridge. So the old bridge signifies like where you started the loop, or if you started from the car park. But today I didn't start from the car park, but I will finish there because we took that little route on the way up through under the bridge. So we're now at the bridge, which is where we started and finished the loop. So if you are heading home and don't want to go the way that I came up, it's pretty tricky at night anyway, so I wouldn't recommend it. Just continue along here and then you will meet the car park at the end. So at the beginning, when I asked you if you're coming off the M4, you take the Emu Plains Russell Street exit and then you take the first left at the lights where it says Knapsack Bridge, and you follow it and then you will just automatically see the Knapsack car park, which leads you to here. So this is the end of the journey. If you continue to push on, you'll
Come on, buddy.
meet the Knapsack car park. Well, that's the end of the Zigzag Railway mini loop, guys. Thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. If you like the walk and feel inspired, hit like for more adventures. Thanks, bye.
Come on, matey.
Bye for now.